All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Golden Kamuy, Season 5, Episode 11, The Battle for Goryokaku.
Yes, all right.
I'm ready. We found the gold.
Yeah, we found the gold, but
It's there.
All
It's
our
down
guys,
the well.
everybody's coming right here, and they're all about to start killing each other. This is
Yeah.
going to be crazy. This is going to be nuts.
Yep.
This is that part in a story when the creator can start killing off all their darlings.
Yes.
And it's just how grand of a exit do you want their darling to have?
Right.
But that's plenty of gold to split many ways, but
Indeed.
also we're kind of at that point where there's a lot of people that could just take what they want in their pockets and just try to run. Like
Oh, absolutely. It's just like, oh, it's that much? Hey, listen, fellas. Shirpa, you've got the deed. All right, awesome. We could just, like, go.
we don't need all of it.
If we don't need all of it. If we can figure out how to get out of here, we'll do pretty good.
Yep.
We'll do pretty good.
pretty
Each
dang
person
good.
grab one 60-kilogram bag and just hustle. You know?
Each person grab a 60-kilogram bag. Are you absolutely for real right now? Do you know
Okay.
how much that weighs? Like,
130 pounds.
no, it's not just that. It's the fact that it's in a condensed bag, like
No, that's
this
perfect.
big.
That means, okay, all right, fine. Each person split a bag in half, right? If they're soldiers, they're used to carrying a pack of about 60, 70 pounds, you know?
Sure.
Yeah, you put that on your back, and you just,
Isn't there 1.6 pounds per kilogram?
2.2.
2.2. Jesus. Oh
Yeah.
my God. No, there's no
Just
freaking way, man.
Just hustle, just get out of there.
Just hustle, you say.
Yeah.
Yeah. For how long? How long?
As long as you goddamn have to.
Oh my God.
like, just get gone.
Let's hope our squad of lucky little shits that got out of here maybe are getting some carts or maybe just getting some friends or doing something that's going to be helpful outside of the fort where we've got some just sorry souls that are about to maybe all drink some vodka together and then as it all just goes, up as it were. The destroyers, however, have stopped firing.
That's true.
Tsurumi's army is also not here yet. So while there might be only somehow 64 potentially soldiers, if it was just the 4 destroyers that came here, although it was the one that came from that point. So I'm not sure how many soldiers of the 7th are actually here.
If it is the full 64, just be like, hey, Tsurumi, we found the gold. We're each going to take some of it, but we'll leave the rest for you. You can cut the whole rest of the 7th out of this nonsense, get it and boogie, and just, we're all alive. They're up Shit's Creek, but they're not here right now.
It's an idea.
An
idea.
Even give some to the guys on the destroyers to be like, hey, pay them a bit.
Possibly.
Take us our separate ways. We get on one destroyer, you guys get on the other 3 and just leave.
I'm giving Hijikata Toshizo the battle that he wants.
Yeah, no, he's...
So,
Yep.
Here we go, y'all. Without further ado, let's get into this. 1902.
Oh, shit.
俺たちアイヌにこの権利書を見せられて明治政府はこの権利書を狙っているだからここに隠し続けたでもあのニシパなら繋いでくれる
Oh.
Then you met a certain Hijikata.
This is where the idea was. Wow.
Yep.
この爽やかな男がエゾ共和国の幹部土方歳三だったことは後で知った
油断するな。ロシア領事館に金塊が隠してあることがバレれば全て奪われる。
そうしているうちに政府軍の総攻撃が始まった
Damn.
海では艦砲射撃が始まり
あの時の爽やかにしぱだ。この人は榎本さんの仲間だよ。
Uh-huh. Oh. So he saved his life,
Okay.
too!
Yeah.
回転丸が燃やされたらしいわ鬼の回転骨ばかりってな回転丸とは土方さんも乗って戦った軍艦だった弁天台場へ救援に行こうとして彼は撃たれたのだ
弁天台場は昨日西パが寝てる
It's too
間に
late.
降伏したよ。この観音様に会いに来たのか。
Ah, well.
やっぱり土方歳三じゃ。撃つな。
Oh.
やめてくれキムシップ。みんな殺される。申し訳ない。
Yeah.
助けてもらったご恩は忘れません。
でも土方歳三が捕まったとか、処
や
刑されたというような話はなぜかどこからも。
Yep, he's disappeared to a prison to be forgotten.
あの西パなら榎本武明に話を通してもらえるかもしれない。
じゃあ看守にでもなって脱獄させるか。
No, but this helps Vilk. This helps Vilk inform his idea and his plan. Yeah.
Yeah.
キムシップは弟にこの領事館のことを話したんだろう。
いい場所がある。
Yeah.
そして土方歳三も恩を忘れていなければ未来のアイヌに報いてくれるだろう。
Fun.
Okay.
And here we are. He remembered.
He did indeed.
Oh, the cannon fire has
And now the artillery
resumed.
resumes.
上がってこい。三人とも縄をつかめ。
At once?
深海はひとまず置いておこう。
嫌だ。ここに。やろう。砲弾が直撃したら一気になるぞ。
We can
Don't make me
always
knock you out.
like
Oh.
dig up the gold after.
Oh, they're hitting directly on the sandbag
Yeah.
little holes there.
Hopefully it won't be obvious because everything around here will be so fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
艦砲射撃が中断されていたのは長倉さんが降伏するふりでもして時間稼ぎしたからなのかな。
It also gives their soldiers time to move and get into position.
函館戦争の時、五稜郭には背の高い奉行所があった。明治政府軍はそれを目標に海から艦砲射撃を行い、政府軍は五稜郭で白兵戦をすること。
So we'll repeat the same thing. Yep. But we're targeting the fortifications.
Right.
我々には目標となる奉行所がなくとも、気球を使った観測で。
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh, good point.
このままでは満州も北海道もいずれロシアに奪われる。再び軍政を復活させ、一元的に管理し、満州開拓を推進さ。
Oh. Okay, this is what he tells everybody to sell his.
その年でケシを大量栽培する。ケシから採取したアヘンはいずれ大陸で黄金と同じ価値にまでなると。
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
愛する者たちが眠る街をケシの花で埋め尽くすのだ。突撃！
Yep. Here goes.
I mean, the fortifications are done. 155. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Because men that have gathered up.
Right.
He's coming in himself.
Okuta, if you wanted to be in a key position.
権利書の情報が五稜郭を全面爆撃するという
Right.
選択肢を奪った。
退却しても暴風林は300メートル後ろだ。
They have to commit.
五稜郭の
Oh, shit. So
Oh,
once
shit.
they're in,
Yeah.
they're done.
Yeah.
And these
Alright,
are all
open
the
season.
free kills we get.
Yep.
Oh no! Oh, it's gonna be a bloodbath.
And now Tsurumi's using his men like they were used before.
両方に艦砲射撃をもう一度要請しろ。
Oh,
付近にも砲撃させるんだ。
how do they have the means to? They have like
Radio,
a
maybe? Backpack radio?
flag commands. Yeah, that's how. Brilliant.
Nice.
They'll never look there. Holy shit.
よし、止めた。
Boom!
You need to... Oh, shit.
Oh! Yep. Nice throw, Tsukishima. Oh my god, brutal.
このままじゃみんな吹き飛ばされるぞ。角倉たちをし。
You can always
Yes,
believe
what's
in that.
Karakura doing?
観音様にどいてもらう。
What's behind
Getting a way
you?
out? Or
なんだこれ。
what? Oh,
a big ass gun.
fuck. Holy shit.
We can fire back at the destroyer.
Yeah.
And they'll have to leave because they won't know where it's coming from.
Uh-huh.
兵士たちを突入させれば敵兵の守りは内部から崩れる。我々が守りを崩す槍となるのだ。
God, yeah, this is bloody. Yeah, the artillery isn't doing enough for you yet. Oh! Tsurumi's a madman!
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Just like
Fountain
back
of
then.
blood.
Yep.
父の愛があれば息子に砲弾を撃ち
Holy shit.
Oh! They're like, what?
Where the fuck did that come from?
Boom!
Yeah, that's a proper artillery.
Let's go! Yeah. We're gonna get one hit.
Yep.
Oh!
That ship's done.
Yep. That's gonna convince them we gotta leave.
And you guys are on the mountain, so you've got elevation, so they might not be able to shoot back at you. Okay, not sinking yet. Okay.
Ah, from the mountain, yeah.
Oh! Holy shit.
They hit the... Yes! They hit the balloon.
Holy shit.
あの時やり残していたことさ。
Oh, that was badass.
These dudes.
戦力砲戦
At the mountain, yeah.
函館山の敵
Mm-hmm.
確保用意完了
Oh, shit.
No. But Katakura's up there. Katakura, you hug that gun. Oh, but he's our marksman. Shit.
No way. It's in a completely different position. You spent all that time angling things. There's no way.
But, oh, man.
Ah, yeah. Holy!
All right.
You actually hit it! Yeah. Shit.
You're a real
And that
one, Heroes.
That ship actually got hit at the bottom,
Uh-huh.
so it is gonna sink. Captain always goes down with his ship, I guess.
Holy shit. Oh!
Oh, they're making, like, no censorship on the violence
Nope.
in this episode.
両方の片翼を制圧した
Ah, crap.
Yep. Yeah, passing the guns over the water so they don't get wet. Yep. Okay.
Sugimoto!
No!
Nice!
All right.
Because they're never gonna, like, suspect him. He looks
Yeah.
just like them.
Yeah,
They're gonna be like,
exactly.
Wait,
It's
who's
perfect.
that? Ah!
Yeah. Wow.
All right, that is a siege. That is
Yeah.
a proper siege. We had the destroyers being incredibly effective.
Yep.
When they were actually firing at the right targets. I liked, though, the idea that the fortifications were not actually the holes that the Russians were in.
Right.
Because then I was like, oh man, they're just all dying, but everyone
Yeah.
seems so confident.
Right.
It's like, no. Those are bait, so that
Yep.
once they're gone, they will then charge.
And then
we
we'll
can
use our actual fortifications.
use our actual fortifications and actual holes we built into the points at the spots where the bridges actually give you access to the fortress.
Yep.
And we've got full-on submachine gun level,
Yeah.
like mounted machine guns, like
Yep.
just going at it here.
Right.
Oh, those poor 7th Regiment.
Yeah.
just they had
Good
no
job,
chance.
Tsurumi. You recreated the charge. You know?
Yeah, you
right?
did,
Like,
yeah.
and of course, you know, they're soldiers. They're used to doing crazy shit, right? Like when they go in there, they know that like
We're doing this for the gold and for
we
this
have
crazy
exactly
gamble. Like,
right. And so we are risking our lives. We've done this before. We've made it this far. This could always be our final one.
Right.
Right.
And Tsurumi's never failed us. Like this is
Exactly.
This
right.
is like like the
This feels like the more realistic siege of a fort where it's the some of you may die, but it is a sacrifice I'm willing to make rather than the, because pride or whatever, just charge and die. You know, right?
Oh God, no.
Yeah, like Tsurumi is actually like, I'm going to accomplish this objective. This is a strategic thing to do. You know, okay, they have, extra hidden traps.
Yeah,
okay,
it'll
cool. They play
probably
that card. You know,
it'll probably end with about half of us being dead by the end of this here, most likely. But that might be it, and then it's just after that we're all living like kings, basically.
Right, and oh man, those 7th that are on the train headed here are some lucky bastards.
I mean, just
a
bit,
right?
Yeah.
Like
we'll see.
Something as simple as that.
But okay, the Tsurumi Declaration. We're going to then take all this land and the gold and what have you, and we're going to
make opium and sell it to China.
We're going to plant poppy flowers, and we're going to make millions and millions over the course of many years.
Right.
All right.
Yep.
I mean, if he's got his intel properly here, this is something that could make them insane amounts of money long term.
And that gives him another reason to then go after a Sherpa, because a Sherpa's got the deed. And so, and the idea that he's like, all right, if there's a deed book, guaranteed either a Sherpa or Sugimoto has it.
Or Hijikata.
Or Hijikata. So find them, kill them, and search their body, you know?
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah,
I like that we're
terrifying.
now no longer in the people have plot armor point in the story. Obviously, Katakura, you're special.
Yes.
But specifically, none of the main characters, because no one needs to basically keep anybody alive at this point in order to have their knowledge used in some way.
Yeah.
Tsurumi absolutely has the advantage, but oh my god, they went up because the Baten Kaiten or what have you, the big ship that Hijikata and the Exo Republic had there was completely destroyed, but they hid the main gun here behind the statue of the cannon, and then it's like, all right, cool, that the cannon statue for the cannon,
like that, and I was
the cannon god
of
for the cannon statue with the cannon weapon.
That's a cannon statue. Great. All right, cool. Unfortunately, there's some other cannons that you have to deal with right now.
Right.
Well, and we're gonna deal with it with this cannon statue.
I also loved the point of they dropped anchor specifically to
stabilize
their ships so they'd be more accurate.
Right, because they had the balloon for targeting, which I love that, because it's something where it's you wouldn't get this kind of crazy precision unless you had that aerial view to basically say, with a signalman up there or whatever, to be like, all right, there's one right here, target here. There's one right there, target there, and it's like, okay. Yeah, and
so Hijikata also prepared for that with the, hey, these fortifications are completely fake.
Yep.
They have no value other than being very nice shots for your for your boats, but they would also look like the kind of fortifications that you would know you have to destroy them before charging. So they were doubly effective in that they also slowed down the inevitable charge from the soldiers.
Yep.
Because they didn't try to combo their charge with the cannons like they did later once they realized that these fortifications are fake.
Because the, I love what he said of strategy is about limiting your opponent's options.
Right.
Because yes, we present those threats because that is, those are legitimate fortifications.
Yeah.
We know they're going to attack them, so we're not going to occupy them. But that is literally the best way to defend this place. They can't really attack effectively until those are gone.
Yeah.
And so, all right, cool. We know they'll do that. And then after that, they'll be like, all right, cool, here's our opening to attack. And so we're ready for that. We're a move ahead, but it's still the right call what Tsurumi did.
It's just fun to see that the prep time that was used at night was extremely effective, and it wasn't just kind of effective. In some ways, it was even better because they didn't waste their time on trenches, and that was something that I was kind of
pillboxes. Yeah,
well, I was kind of thinking you make trenches. That's a lot of time to make a lot of trenches. Yep. So instead, when they made the pillboxes, I was like, oh. Yes, that makes more sense. But if you're getting bombarded, it doesn't matter how deep the pillbox is.
Yeah, you get hit with artillery, they're still dead.
Yeah, they're still dead, or the pillbox is destroyed, and then it's just not usable, really.
Right,
exactly. It doesn't mean anything.
It isn't a fortification that does anything.
Right. I, if anything, was kind of surprised that they didn't do the, hey, we're going to bombard this specific area of the wall, and then have
everybody just run through.
Not just run through that one spot, but have everybody on that side of it go for that angle.
Sure.
But I guess the point that they're making was that they're like, no, we can just do this. It'll be faster. And then we have overwhelming numbers. And they don't know that the Russians are there. That's a fun little detail, is that they're expecting it to be like maybe 24 tops.
Sure.
Maybe. And they're probably thinking, no, it's going to be more realistically like maybe like 12 to 15 people here.
Expect the unexpected. Let's say they pulled some bullshit because they are also prepared or whatever.
Yeah, let's say they have machine guns in those pillboxes. Let's say they've got like mines or bombs or something set up.
Yeah.
But we know they did not get here very recently.
Right.
So, or they did not get here a long time ago. They got here very recently.
Exactly.
So we can utilize that effectively.
Well, but also, their objective here is extermination. It's not to take this location.
Right.
Like, they do want to do that, but given that the deed book is a thing, well, they need that now, right? It's not just the gold. If it was just the gold, they could be like, all right, fine. They won't have been able to move the gold, we don't think, with how much gold there is, blah, 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 all that stuff. And if we see people fleeing and they're clearly like, taking 90 carts or 45 carts or, whatever with them, right? Like,
Right.
okay, obviously we go after them and we'll be able to get them just fine.
Yeah.
But no, there's a tiny little thing that we need to capture.
Do you think that it's a little bit of a plot hole that the balloon didn't warn them about the Russians that they could see from the top there?
I'm guessing that they actually did warn them about the Russians that they could see of like, we
it's
see...
just done off screen.
Yeah, it's the, approximately
And they just can't
this
see
many.
the ones in the holes specifically that
Yeah,
are...
because
that are,
they camouflage stuff and there is tree cover and things like that, and they got a lot of this done before they got here.
Yeah. I guess maybe on some level it does feel like they were probably informed that they had a good number of soldiers there. And that's something that I was wrong in interpreting, that they think that there might be only 15 to 20 people there. And they're like, no, there's a bunch of people there.
Yeah,
we don't know who they are or where they came
Between
from or what
50
have
and
you.
150, something like that,
Yeah.
And the other thing is that the balloon is so high up that they're...
And far away. It's above the boats.
Exactly. Right. They
help them with the angle, yeah.
Right. They are doing all of this to basically make sure that the balloon is at a safe distance where it's not going to be shot down unless randomly some artillery happened to, I don't know, get pointed at it from our side and then, but that would never happen. That would, There's no way that would possibly, oh shit, it happened.
It happened.
And the look on Katakura's face, like they're... of just the like, yeah, baby, and then our old
that was
boy,
after they hit the main ship.
Right.
Yeah.
But then the
Porto
old
ship.
boy just doing the like pelvic thrust, like yes, like the fact that we're able to have that kind of Golden Kamuy comedy.
Yes.
In the episode where we also have Tsurumi bathing in the
Gore.
guts and gore of his own men.
No, those were Russians that got hit from the shell.
That's right.
The
Okay,
cannon
yeah.
erupted in front of them.
Thank you.
What he was basically getting this rush from, and we saw him multiple times in this episode, was that he's actually in a real fight again, and
He's staking everything.
He's taking everything, but also his life is very much at risk here.
Oh yeah.
And that shell, if it had been slightly off, could have blown him in half.
Right, so he kind of believes it too of the, no, Koito, trust in your daddy.
Your daddy loves you. He's got to make sure you will never get hit by this here.
Yeah. As dude just goes down with his ship tied to the wheel.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
I loved the hand coming down and slapping.
Yeah. He's like, yeah. Oh, well, okay. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But okay. So Hijikata was not only connected to the Ainu, but he's connected to Vilk and many of the Nishba that helped, or many of the original Ainu gold managers, basically, that ended up ended up basically being around when the Ezo Republic fell, and then basically honored his promise to the one that took care of him and saved his life, which is a fun deal because Hijikata had kind of felt like this larger-than-life character that was the protagonist of another story that was like the prequel to Golden Kamuy, you know? And he somehow survived it because he's a badass.
Right.
But the idea that when we kind of get to know his character, he doesn't seem like the kind of person that would run away to fight another day.
Yes.
He seems like the kind of person that regrets having run away to fight another day. So, why did he do it in the first place? And it's well, he didn't really.
Yeah.
He ended up basically nearly dying and just ended up collapsing in front of somebody who actually took care of him because of the small kindness that he did to him before.
Exactly.
And also because he was a leader of the SO Republic, which is a fun little fun little detail there that this kind of wild young man soldier warrior guy was also one of the political leaders of this, of this group here.
Like, it's very easy for us to just think of him as like, right, he was a badass in a fight, and of course people also followed him and all that stuff. No, right, but like he was a political big deal, not just like a military big deal.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, in some ways he's the most kind of anime of all the characters here.
Sure.
And then he's like, I'm an attractive badass that wields a samurai sword and guns. And
the only thing I'm good at.
I've been around this world for like 80 years at this point.
Right. Absolutely. There was a lot of this episode that, both in this episode and making me realize about this show, where it's this wonderful kind of peek into historical events, right? Where we have all these fictional characters and stuff, right?
Yeah.
But they're bringing in enough real shit that I feel like I'm getting the appreciation for all of these crazy events that happened, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's no one expected Japan to win that war, and yet somehow they did. Oh, maybe that came from some of the gold. Oh, cool, right? Like, that's something that I wouldn't have thought about, right? Like, I hear about battles and wars and things like that, and it doesn't mean too much to me, but getting to see all of this stuff, getting to see Hijikata be like, yes, fantastic, I was able to end up defending this place using the main gun of that ship, and I wasn't able to do it before, but now we can, and so we get to see him as his younger self as everything happens, right, for that brief flash.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if there were more reveals before the end of the show of like, this is actually a historical thing that happened, the gold was actually a real thing, that ended up getting existing and getting discovered or whatever. This is how it was used. Like, the outcome of this show is actually real events from history or something like that.
I'll bet you that there's some things that will be revealed. I doubt most of it has anything to do with this conflict.
Sure. Yeah, no,
most of it will not have anything to do with this conflict.
There's little bits of realism that then get expounded and told into made larger, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I think this is a badass way for both sides to basically one-up each other in the fight before it ends up becoming a brutal bayonets and swords and guns in a tight quarters interior of Goryokaku.
Right.
And then the soldiers are all kind of going through this section here. They're actually breaking through. This is a problem. Okay, they're going through the bridge. And then as they get through the fort there, we then see very clearly, and this is kind of fun here, as they're going into the interior of the fort, we then see one soldier kind of going the wrong way.
Yep.
And then coming in
and
right into the face of another soldier right there and just bayonet through the face.
It's Sugimoto.
It's Sugimoto the Immortal.
Yep.
Oh.
He's here to
my
kill.
God.
Yep.
What, I thought he was going to be more protecting of a Sherpa, but if a Sherpa's just here, or maybe has already been secured in some way,
or it's the
idea that he's going to be running amidst the seventh,
I'm clearing a path for you to get out,
right?
know?
But maybe also kind of just
drawing them away,
or something. I'm excited for this.
I'm here for it.
But we have to make some predictions now. Hijikata, Tsurumi, Sugimoto, a Sherpa, and then a bunch of the seventh, I guess. But how many are dying? How many are living?
Okay, Sugimoto is not dying in the next episode.
You think he's gonna?
He might die in the final episode.
Okay,
but he's not dying in the next episode. Hijikata is dying in the next episode.
Yeah, it's called Bushido.
Yeah, but he's dying.
He's dying. Yeah, this is what he's wanted.
Right. I think the main one I'm actually thinking about right now, or the duo, is Koito and Tsukishima.
Oh, sure.
And I think there's a possibility that one of them dies in the next episode.
Yeah, it's very possible.
I don't want Koito to die. I feel like Tsukishima is going to die saving Koito. Yeah. I want Koito to turn on Tsurumi, but the thing is,
Koito could convince Tsukishima to turn on him too.
Sure, but
we're in the middle of a battle now. So
we're in the middle of a battle, and the big consequence, if Koito did turn on Tsurumi, of his dad and the destroyers, is gone now.
Yeah, the destroyers will not be a problem.
Yeah, the destroyers won't be a problem, and dad's dead and everything. So it might be something where it's kind of too late for Koito, But our boy's a bit of a dumbass, and he might still try.
Yeah.
And so that,
Ogata has still basically got Chekhov's sniper rifle
I think he's gonna
You know.
kill Tsurumi. I think, or at
Vasily
least
is still probably somewhere.
still out there,
Somewhere.
yeah, waiting for Ogata to reveal himself. But yeah,
Yeah. All I can say is that somehow I'm worried that the pace is going to just go too fast in these next 2 episodes.
right, because 2 episodes for the whole show.
I can't imagine
even if
them
we only
ending in
have
2 episodes.
even if we only have like a 2-minute epilogue, right?
Yeah.
Like
Sure.
real short.
Just a Sherpa
Yeah.
off in Hokkaido somewhere.
Like
yeah.
next episode isn't just Hijikata dying. It's got to be a shit ton
It's
of
got to
other
be
stuff.
most of the fight of the fort,
Yeah,
actually.
exactly.
It probably could end of the fort fight mostly within the...
Sure. And
next episode.
if we get a Tsurumi's mask falling off,
Oh, I'd be here for it.
I
From Hijikata's blade.
right, like, and it happens before he dies, right? Like it does. It's not the he dies and then it falls off and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, this is the monster.
Yeah.
It might happen next episode. Because
you're right.
Because
I think
I
you're
think
right.
Hijikata dying is going to be a big part of it, but there's going to be a whole lot of other stuff around that.
Oh,
You
but
know?
then if Hijikata dies, then Ushiyama's got to be somewhere protecting him. Like,
No, Ushiyama will live to fuck another day. Like he's too damn tough, and he'll get out of it, and he will be in the 2-minute epilogue, and
enjoying himself.
exactly.
I see.
You know. But
But yeah, y'all, this is going to be an absolute wild ride
yeah,
of a finale conflict mini arc here. So thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and also comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel, see if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb,
I'm Jacob.
and we'll see you all next time.